Welcome to This Is Important, a production of iHeartRadio, the show where we only talk about what is most obviously very crucially important. Today on This Is Important...
I won't shut up about my long-ass crank sessions.
Craft service with the boner.
Really want to be a vampire.
Is life worth living?
Let's go.
Woo!
We're here.
Guys.
What's up, guys?
We are very excited to start every podcast.
Well, this one's a special one, guys,
This
because...
one is a special one. Explain to us why it's special, Blake.
I'm not talking Judd Apatow, but this is 40.
What's up?
Yeah, this is our
Feels good.
This is our 40th episode banger.
40th episode.
Oh my damn.
We said that, and what a milestone 40 is.
Oh my gosh.
Anders actually just turned 40. Now he's doing his 40th podcast. This is a big
Oddly enough.
This is a big deal.
It feels good.
Can I say this? Can I say this on air?
Thank you.
This is our golden number.
Happy birthday, Anders.
This is 40, guys.
Happy birthday. Wow.
Well, I actually texted Durs like a friend. I didn't just wait for the podcast. Did you text?
Yes.
Did you text him as a friend?
I did.
Kyle, when did you text me?
I texted
Uh-oh.
you. I texted you the immediate day after.
I will admit that I like having friends that the internet tells me when their birthdays are, because I'm pretty bad at remembering people's birthdays or even really knowing what
problem.
day of the month it is in general. So it's really nice to have people on the internet be like, don't forget, Durs is turning 40. And you're like, oh, yeah, he is. Look at him go. He is my oldest friend.
Yeah, it's a huge milestone for your best friend.
I put reminders in my
Thank you, Blake.
in my phone for birthdays. That's my I'm like, dude, hey, happy birthday.
Dude, I get weird reminders, and I don't know how it happens. It's like people that I met. It's like a guy named Jerry that I met in a bar in Tallahassee.
Sure.
His birthday. And then it gives me a reminder, and I'm like, I don't know who this man is. I don't know who this is.
And he's a
no
legit-
idea.
Did you get his number?
Yeah.
I must have I must have gotten his number at some point. I have
So
no
he
idea.
might have he might have sent you his contact, and in the contact there might be like birthday information now.
Yeah, you got the
Or
whole.
like, are you friends
my.
on? If you're friends on some sort of social platform, and
Oh
like,
my God, we're so interconnected.
yeah, did I say platform? I mean, come on.
You did. I was going to say you got his V card. If you bumped back in the day, you passed the V card.
You're basically an Elon, dog.
I will
And
say
Elon,
Yeah.
sorry.
the people who have consistently remembered my birthday every single year with an email is none other than Wiener Schnitzel
Your parents.
and Nintendo. Not my parents. Weirdly, they forget. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Why Nintendo? Are you still tending to the dough?
Absolutely. Wow. We live this Switch life.
My man?
I'm on Animal Crossing every morning, weirdly,
Oh.
just as a kind of a day job that I don't get paid for.
On the Switch? Is that what it is? Yeah.
Yes. But also,
A lot of people playing Animal Crossing. You play?
oh, that was what I did during quarantine. That became my reality. That's where I had my New Year's.
Reality.
A lot of people like picked up some extra skills. They either like maybe they got in great shape. Maybe they learned to play the piano or the guitar. Maybe learned to see,
Wrote a script.
wrote a script,
Yeah.
did something to further their career.
Some of us got in great shape and then also lost it and slipped and got fat again.
and
Yeah.
then got fat right again.
Yeah, did them both. Some of us did them both.
Yeah, no, I decided to play video games and get good at a thing that no one needs to be good
But
at.
it's Animal Crossing. That's not even like a real video game, though. Like, I understand when people play like a Call of Duty or something, and it seems like very intricate and intense, and you can play with your friends, and you're like, there's levels to this shit. Or even like a Fortnite, where you're like, okay, you could be a nationally ranked Fortnite guy, and you're like, what is Animal Crossing? You just are tending to a farm, a digital farm.
Well,
Explain it to me. Pretend I'm a man who is
me. Pretend he's me.
Pretend
or me.
I'm Anders Holm or Kyle Newacheck or Adam Devine, who almost 40 years old.
Or you could even pretend like you're explaining it to each of us individually.
Obviously, we're super deep into video games, but like,
Oh, he's chunking.
He's
chunking.
Guess who's the chunker this week?
That's
Anders
okay.
Holm, everybody.
Okay. We're gonna get it in.
why am I chunking?
I don't know.
We don't know why you're
Shuffle.
chunking.
I don't know.
Maybe because this is 40.
This is 40, man. Things all slow down when you're 40.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's probably no way I could sell you guys on the game of Animal Crossing because it is just kind of, you live on an island, you like design your house, you buy clothes.
Oh my God. Ooh, dream.
Yeah, you like chop wood to make bells. That's the form of money in that game, and it's
okay.
Yeah, it's just kind of like a lifestyle game. It's a way to escape reality.
But Blake, your reality's pretty dope. You know what I mean?
Okay.
If you spent that time and you like worked on some scripts, some TV shows, then you could like legit buy a house on an island.
And an actual wardrobe and all
and
that.
actual buy clothes and make bells if you wanted to. Like,
Yeah, you could even sell the bells, real life bells, and make more money.
You're in a position that you can live an Animal Cross lifestyle in real life if you played less Animal Crossing and just more the real life game.
If I know Blake, and I think that I do.
This is all hidden too real for Blake right now. He's like, oh,
everything
sorry,
you're saying,
Mom.
Everything you're saying is just a little too much for him.
Yes, it's giving me anxiety. It's making me
He's
want
like,
to go
that
onto
just
my
seems like
island.
a lot of stuff.
Is that why
Like
you're
Adam-
laughing? You're giggling because you're nervous? Like,
Every time I laugh is out of nerves. It's because I fear it.
You're so nervous on all of our podcasts.
I would say you're a doer, Adam. Like you're a boat guy, right? You have a boat.
I'm a boat guy. Yeah, true, I do.
Here we go. Give us some This Is 40 knowledge.
If someone gave me, I'm 40, so listen up.
Okay.
If someone
Getting
gave me a
closer.
boat, it would be
You've
a
always
fucking
been 40 by the
nightmare
way.
for me.
Yeah, this is happy 40th every year.
Like you like to have stuff and you take care of the stuff and you do all this stuff. I'm not a stuff guy either. I don't think Blake is a stuff guy.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that because the other
Have
thing.
you become a stuff guy?
No, well, since I've
a stuffed crust guy.
I'm in the process of moving out of my home, so
Let's have some
I have been packing up my stuff, and what I've realized is that I am a stuff guy. It just so happens that all my stuff is completely worthless to anybody except myself.
Yeah, well, you're a collection guy.
Yeah. I basically...
He's a collector. He's a hoarder.
Right. That's not stuff. Those are things, to be clear.
Okay.
So if you're a hoarder, you're after things. Like, those are my things. Don't take my things.
Right.
Right.
You want to have your bear.
Right.
You gotta have your bear.
Don't take my thing. That's a hoarder. That's Blake.
Oh,
Yeah,
your
okay.
lipstick. Oh, look at that lipstick.
So you're saying that stuff carries value in the society we live in, and then things are basically stuff you can buy at Goodwill and stuff?
Well, things
I was
have.
kind of just talking.
Yeah, I could tell he was just trying to say stuff,
But if you're following it, if you are following it, it's like things are stuff that have lost their value. That's what I think it is.
And by the way, Adam, I wasn't trying to say stuff. I was trying to say something.
Oh, okay.
It's different.
Something is much different.
I'm so confused.
So things. Okay, stuff things.
Know what I mean?
Stuffed things.
All right, well, that being said, it seemed like Animal Crossing a little bit of a waste of time, but fun. I do things that are wastes of time, you know.
Like what?
I jerk off all the time.
J.O., baby.
I'm always
As he checks his mirror, Sarah.
the second Chloe's not around, I'm jerking off.
Right. Well, you used to fuck couches, so you've come a long way.
So that's kind of my waste of time. That like I'll be halfway through a session, a real crank down, and I'm like, man, you could have been doing. You wasted half the day. This is 6 hours of your life that you wasted on this.
6 hours, boy.
Yeah,
What's
when
the longest?
What's going on?
When I crank, I
That's a
crank
little-
down, boy.
Can we get to the bottom of this?
Yeah, let's go.
What's your longest single orgasm session?
This is 40.
Like I'm orgasming for the entire time, or
No.
'cause no, 'cause that lasts.
No. Sing because
Whoa, that's a good question, though.
That doesn't last.
we've all had the one where you're like, I already busted.
We
I'm gonna
have.
run it back.
We
I'm
have.
gonna run it back.
Yeah.
You've never run it back?
You got to run it back.
Of course you run
I
it
mean,
back.
maybe in earlier years, but yeah. No, I
Well,
think
when you get to your 40s.
Yeah, run it
No,
back.
but what I'm saying is those sessions would be longer because you're looking for a double barrel bang bang. And what I'm talking about is your longest single shot session.
And this is And this is why all the gay dudes are flocking into my DMs because I won't shut up about my long ass crank sessions.
6 hours. If you were,
I mean, I bet there's some girls who want to hear about that too, brother.
No girls want to hear about a man.
No.
It's disgusting. Women look beautiful when they masturbate. Men are just
thumping something.
Dude, not all of them.
I mean, just an angry gorilla.
Yeah,
all
men
of
are
them.
just thumping something. They're just like,
What's up?
Not all of them. Who
Yeah.
looks good cranking down? Jared Leto, probably.
Of course he does.
Yeah.
No, he's saying not.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he's saying not all girls look.
I was saying not all women look great.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, sometimes they get
Well,
that
yeah.
look on their face that's like.
Right. Where like they get too aggressive and you're like,
Slow it down. It's okay.
well, and by the way, I'm just saying this off of like a cam girl who's like going too crazy.
Sure,
and you're
sure.
What are you doing?
Well-
nobody's going to pay for that.
that's her job. So
Yeah, she's putting in that work.
Somebody get Anders and
Somebody will, yeah, no, you're right. Someone will pay for it.
and Anders. I want to say this, somebody will pay for that.
I know.
Yeah, that
Trust
is-
me, there's a guy
I
out there.
said it
job.
and I wanted it back.
It's called beautifulagony.com. Check it
That
out.
was the fucking shit back in the day.
Oh my God.
For those of you who don't know, and you probably shouldn't, beautifulagony.com was just a camera set on a girl's face as she orgasmed, and you would just watch her face only as it
Right.
happened.
Like collarbone up.
Yeah.
Right.
And it
Just
was
a-
just... And,
People are into the
beautiful. It's
weirdest
beautiful.
stuff, man. People, I mean, they find the weirdest shit to just crank down to.
The ripping and the tearing.
well, that's like cranking down to facial emotions. That's what that is. That's
Yeah,
no
'cause-
like
Yeah.
nothing else.
They could
That's
be
not
faking
that
it.
weird though. Is that weird?
Yeah, dude. Just
I mean,
someone's
is it-
face. That
it's a
is a little
kink.
weird.
I understand it's abnormal.
It's a kink.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. So it's
It's a kink.
abnormal.
I'm just saying, to me, that's weird, but someone else, obviously to you, it's not that weird. It sounds awesome to you.
Well, yeah. It's sometimes. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah,
Yeah.
it's not that weird to me at all. It feels.
Yeah,
It's
but...
not that crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, there's something
Feels
for
like
everybody.
a better kind of like maybe
There's something for everyone.
Two girls, one
sure.
cup.
Yeah, there's two girls, one cup.
Well, I'm not endorsing that. Sorry, buddy.
When's that going to get sent back around? I'm kind of surprised that hasn't had like a second wave. Or is it like a rite of
40.
passage for 12-year-olds everywhere?
I wonder.
Is that an entry mode?
I bet. I mean, there's so much gross stuff out now. I feel like that's not even that elite level of gross.
The cause
Like,
of
what have you
diarrhea.
seen that's grosser?
Yeah, then the eating of the
Beautiful
shit and,
agony.
That's not
you
gross.
think that's gross?
Beautiful.
I thought it
bro.
was beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
No, I'm
You're
hung up on that
tripping.
agony.
You think female orgasms are disgusting?
Well,
I hate
yeah.
to watch a woman orgasm.
You would take would. Okay, yeah, all right. I'm not gonna.
Hey, here's one thing
not
I'm
gonna
wondering.
unpack that. This is
What is
40.
this trend of the girls like crossing their eyes?
Oh
when
yeah.
they're- What is that?
I think that,
That's so weird.
and I'm gonna go.
Is it an anime thing?
It's like an anime. I think it's an anime.
Yes,
thing.
Yeah,
I
was
would
it?
also say. Yeah, I think it's. I didn't like it at first. I was like, "This is kind of weird, kind of cheesy."
Now it's your thing.
I'm kind of in.
I just worry about these girls crossing their eyes so much they might get stuck.
It's
I don't
gonna
know.
stick.
Haven't
that
they ever
way.
seen The Jerk? You know, you get
So
stuck that way if you
Yeah.
go too much.
You're more worried about their eyes getting stuck there that way, and not the butt plug getting stuck right up there, huh?
What's up?
Yeah, it's times like these that I'm glad we're on video.
Butt loving. Hey, this is 40 guys, and the wheels are
loving.
coming off.
And remember when we
40.
said it's going to take us 40 episodes to get good at podcasting?
Yep.
It might
Right.
take
It
might take a
about
little
40
more.
more.
Might
Yeah,
take a
I think
little more.
40 more.
Yeah, I don't feel there yet. I'm gonna
Yeah.
speak just for myself. I do
Yeah.
not feel there yet.
4,000.
We're still hitting some speed bumps. Speaking for myself, still pretty bad at this. Still
Yeah.
pretty bad
Yeah.
at this.
I like when you talk, Blake. I like your fun stories.
Thank you, Adam.
Yeah, will you tell one right now?
Yeah, tell us a fun story.
Like, can it be from the Animal Collective universe or?
Sorry,
Animal Collective, the band.
Animal Collective.
I'm into that. Yeah, let's go.
Sorry, I was thinking about my favorite band.
Well, you're moving right now. Is this your new house or is this your old cribby?
This is the old crib, but
Okay.
you know where I'm headed, and I'll be live from next week when we record This is 41.
Atlanta.
The Dirty.
The dirty.
Very good.
I'm shipping out to Atlanta, and this will be my first time ever visiting the beautiful state of Georgia. So I'm pretty damn.
You've never been to Atlanta?
I've never been to Atlanta. I'm like so excited to go. I'm very, very, very excited.
You got to hit up Magic City Monday.
That's what they say.
69 dudes.
Yeah, I'm very, very excited for that.
Good chicken wings, according to Lou Will.
Yes, lemon pepper Lou. Oh, that's the other thing. Now that Atlanta Hawks have advanced to the next round, maybe I'll even get to see a little NBA playoff game while I'm out there.
You gotta go.
Hey, if that's the case, dude, I'm in Charleston. I'll come down to Atlanta and catch COVID with you at a game.
Okay, that's what I'd like to hear, baby.
I'd love it. Oh my God.
Put a couple weeks on the end of your productions. All right.
What's it like just running around in your 30s, guys? Just crazy.
I'm fully vaxxed up, man. They're not catching me.
Yeah, I will say I'm starting to feel a little flagrant about, like, I still rock the mask and all that, but I don't know. I'm just like feeling good. I'm feeling good about going spots.
There's no masks in South Carolina anymore. You go everywhere without masks.
Right on.
It's pretty great. And I mean, they're assuming you're vaccinated, and I am. But it's nice to feel like civilization is opening back up, and you're gonna have things that you can go do again, and restaurants to go to. And just dirty bars to go to.
Dirty bars.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I like going into filthy places, and you're like, this is where COVID was born, but it's not catching me.
Dude, honestly, that sounds so nice, going into a dirty bar and just fucking. I mean, the only time I went when I was sober was playing the guitar, and it would be so sick to just go play the fucking guitar loud as shit in a dirty bar.
Have you guys been indoors face to face with anybody yet? Like super close talking?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
And are you? Because every time I do it now, when they talk and I like feel the breath come at me, I'm like, I'm breathing it in. Here we go.
Yeah. You know, that lasted like the first night I went out, and then after that, I'm like, I don't even think about it anymore. The only time I really think about it is when I'm on set and I'm wearing a mask. Right. And then I'm like, oh yeah, we're at the tail end of this goddamn global pandemic.
This freaking nightmare.
I wonder how long it's gonna last on set. I wonder how long they're gonna make us have to rock the cleanliness wear on set.
Well, it for sure is. It's just. The industry hasn't caught up to where the CDC guidelines are, because now they're saying like if you
but the lawyers have it, so the lawyers are like, we're not fucking around at all. Yeah, that's right. So my guess is it'll be through this year, and then 2022 is the reins will lighten up, and we can go about our business without having to wear a mask 12 hours a day. That's probably a pretty good idea. They'll definitely hold it down again over flu season when it gets cold out. They'll be say,
it is nice being an actor on these sets. Like, I feel bad for every other crew member who can never take the mask off.
Oh, sure.
Because we take the mask off when we're acting, and you get a little reprieve from it. It sucks, especially shooting in the South in the summer. Blake's going to deal with this, and just that humidity hits you like a wall, and all of a sudden you're like, I'm an actor. I have to prepare without my mask on. I'm so sorry, COVID.
Right. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry, COVID protocol people. I must rehearse with it. This mask, it's giving me lines on my face, and as an actor, I can't have that. I'm so sorry, COVID.
Dude,
you get the little mask zits, right, Kyle? Didn't you get those? Because I would say that being a director is the worst, because at least when you're on other crew members, they can leave for a minute. directors are always like on call and they're there all day.
When I was doing shadows, I'd get rocked almost daily for not bringing my second mask to set, where the actors only had one mask on, and it was like all these combinations, and it's like, okay, I just clipped it to my hat so that
Well, what's crazy is every place has a different...
couldn't take it off. Yeah, and Disney's different than...
Every place has a different rule.
Who you're working for?
Yeah. And it's like by state, it's by city, it's by the company that you're working for. And so it's like it went from like 2 masks to 1 mask to a N95 to just a regular mask to maybe just the face shields, maybe the face shield and the mask.
And Adam's reading this off of the internet. He knows the exact order.
So it's just, it's been all over the place.
Well, as far as I know, I think Atlanta's holding it down, so I will be trying to attend strip clubs and basketball games and baseball
I hope
games.
that for you, dude. And feel free, if we can, we got to make a weekend bro down.
That would be so sweet.
Either here in Charleston, I got a little boat. I could take us on a tootabout.
He's a boat guy.
Or I get my ass down to Hotlanta.
I want to come. I want to come too. Yeah. I want to come.
He wants that beautiful agony, baby.
Yeah. Fly on out, guy. I miss my dudes, man.
Hey, how far is Atlanta from Charleston?
My boy's chunking. It is about a 4-hour drive, I've been told.
4-hour drive?
So doable.
Okay, wait. What if we both drove 2 hours towards each other? Where would we land? What's
pulling up a map?
We're just in a wheat field or some shit. What do they even grow out here? I have no idea. Wheat? What is it? Corn? Not really corn.
Peaches in Georgia, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, peaches maybe.
That's where, I read one of the comments in our Instagram.
Peach field?
Where the dude was like, wow, I had no idea how dumb they really were. And I was like, that is the exact discussion we had before we started this podcast. This is 40. We're like, do we want to pull the curtain back and reveal that we're actually maybe dumber than our Workaholics characters?
Well, there's a reason we wrote that show.
Yeah, there is a lot of take backs that we don't get into, but like we're wrong about almost everything, I think.
Yeah. Well, I don't consider a take back to the audience. I consider a take back only to you guys. If I spread information that's not true.
Of course. Emotional take backs.
I don't think that's going to take it back.
We got a true chunker. I feel the only thing that we're 100% right on every time is porno knowledge. And other than that, we have a hard time remembering anything or...
You're damn right.
Yes, points. But we can pull a clip from 04 like it's nothing.
Yeah,
this one?
Oh, yeah. There's some GIFs.
We all knew what that was, and now...
We have GIFs imprinted on our mind. Ads.
There's a famous, little upper corner Pornhub commercial loop of... Lisa Ann getting a massage, and then some dude just puts like a thumb in her butt.
Oh, yeah.
And she makes the greatest face in the history of porno. We'll post it.
Yeah, she's famously a mime.
Well, it's a comedy.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
She's also a great comedian.
Yeah, she's super funny.
Good physical comedy there.
Well, probably most porn stars are probably pretty dang funny, right?
Oh yeah, you gotta have a good sense of humor.
Yeah,
they're walking around nude, hitting craft service with a boner and shit.
Which is another
you
corner.
You gotta be throwing out the chucks and the gigs for sure.
You know what is another wild ass corner of the internet and porno is porn bloopers. I don't feel like we've ever dived into those.
They get too dark for me.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes it's sad, and you're like, oh well, I don't. When the curtain's pulled back and you realize it's not all fun and games, and these are human beings, and some of them are sad.
Yeah, but the ones that are good, right? Well, the porn industry rules when it's like a business
relax.
And everybody's into it. When it's like bloopers of like a one-man gonzo porn, and it's actually not a consensual porn. That's horrible. It's the worst.
Speaking of, and I haven't gotten into it yet. I just got an Oculus.
Oh, me too.
Yeah,
me
bro.
too.
Let's go.
Did they send it to you?
Yes.
Was it just sent to you?
I bought mine.
Well, I was gonna buy one. I literally was like, about a month ago, I almost pulled a trigger on it, and I'm like, I don't know. I decided against it, and then somehow,
I bought mine. I spent the money. Yeah.
Somehow it was sent to me.
Stupid.
But I don't know who sent it. I have no idea. There's no note.
Oh, that's so cool.
Hard-earned money.
That's actually a bummer. You should have bought it, dude.
They're really expensive.
I know.
I'm not trying to rub it in. I did know. I was wondering if you guys had also were given one of these because it was such a mysterious gift.
I think I got to go pick mine up.
Here's what I'll say about it.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. You guys all got Oculuses, huh?
Yes. We got it from...
I'm assuming there's one waiting at our manager's office.
Oh, that's right. I don't give my shit up.
She told me to come there tomorrow.
I wish I knew the actual company that gave it to me, but it was like a fitness thing. They're like, wear this and work out with it. But it was whoever designed that app or whatever is who gave it to us. Go get the paper at them and shout them out.
So you got to put an Oculus on and then work out with that on?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. It's just like the Wii Fit.
Oh, that sounds...
It's
dangerous.
not crazy.
That sounds awesome. Send me one.
Durs, I am going to tell you this now. I was very, I don't know. It's fucking 100 times cooler than I thought. I put it on.
Cooler.
It was insane. It was so cool.
Yes.
What were you playing? This grid. I just went on YouTube and just watched a plane video.
So the app is
how long did it take to watch a porno?
So
what's the over under? 4 minutes?
App is called Supernatural. So the app is called Supernatural, and evidently they are the ones that gave us. I haven't figured out how to look at that. That app. I'm assuming it's cool because they're giving me Oculus Rifts, and so obviously they're proud of it.
He's the best.
Not Oculus Rifts, just Oculus.
You know what? They probably didn't send me one because I said on the pod that I already have one.
Yeah, that must be why, Kyle. That has to be. That has to be the reason. That checks out.
I bet that's what's up. That's cool. Good looking out. Good looking out.
But no, dude, I I just got really stoned the other night and just climbed Mount Everest. Went on a little journey.
Yes, climb. Dude, climb is so sick.
Yeah, that one's sick. I went diving with sharks and stuff.
But what are you doing? You're sitting there.
Have you done the Beat Saber?
I did Beat Saber.
Hold on, there's a lot to unpack here. This is 40.
Beat Saber is a good one.
You're saying you climbed Mount Everest, but
for that one I didn't do much. It was kind of I don't think it was what Kyle's talking about. It was just a video,
like a YouTube.
Oh,
yeah, that you're watching and you kind of go on a journey with these hikers, but you're with them.
But you can look all around.
So you sit and then they are kind of going up the thing and you can look around and check it out.
Yeah. And
it's badass.
And so it's 15 minutes.
Yeah, the game you're actually climbing, and then you got dope vistas and shit like that. It's all about.
I'm sorry, the game you're actually climbing?
Well, you're moving your hands, and you're trying to.
You're moving your hands. There's no resistance.
Figure out where you're going.
So you're not actually climbing. You're just moving your hands.
No, you're using the part of your mind that is the strategy of climbing, but you're not actually working out in that sense.
And so are you holding controller type things, and when you reach for the blue one, it lights that up and you climb that way kind of thing?
Yeah. I mean, well, that's the Beat Saber one is one where you actually have lightsabers in your hand. I have described this on the pod before, but you have cubes, Starburst cubes, you know, the candy coming at you in certain colors,
and you gotta slice them,
and you slice them in half with the direction that they tell you to slice them. And
there's also a game called Creed, which is essentially the movie Creed, and I
want to box your
ass. Dude, it's such I was out of breath, and I'm a freak, dude. I'm an athletic freak.
Right.
So I can for sure dominate this game if this were real life, or at least not suck at it. Right. But dude, I just was getting my ass kicked. I'm I don't understand what I'm doing wrong here.
That's a hard game.
There's levels to it, much like Animal Crossing.
Exactly.
You just have to work hard, and you could get good.
You got to wake up every morning at 9:00 when the stores open. You got to be the first one there and the last one to leave.
One in. Well, I will say what is cool about this is, especially with the more athletic games that you do, you are getting some kind of something out of it besides just stimulation and sitting on your ass. It is a little bit of a workout. After that boxing game that I played for 5 minutes, I was like sweating. I'm like out of breath. I lost the game. I fucking just got my ass kicked by this guy in the first round.
Yeah, it's a very hard game. And also to answer your question about sweating while wearing the controller, or wearing the headset, you can get like sweat resistant stuff to put on it so that it's easily cleaned. And you can also get a special, it goes around the side like a headband, but you can get a special over the top kind of like hard hat.
I want to look as dumb as possible.
Yeah,
I'm
don't worry.
That's what, dude, Shadows.
So stupid.
When we were doing Shadows, I feel like all the producers were stuck in offices and they were just basically Oculusing every minute of every day and watching Q-Take.
It'd be cool if we could Oculus each other for the podcast and just all be in the same room together. Oh my God.
You can do that. You can do stuff like this.
Oh my God.
Supposedly you can do
a writer on the Gemstones. He was telling me that he last year had to stay at a hotel, and he was living in this hotel throughout the whole production, and he got an Oculus, and he was like, well, I gotta crank down. So he's like watching the porno on there, which I don't even know how you find the porno. I can't even find Supernatural, and it's the
Yeah, I don't know how to find it either.
It finds you.
It's the app that they gave us the Oculus, so I should be able to easily find it. Anyways, he was on the porno. He's convinced that the maid came in and cleaned up as he was sitting there butt naked on the couch jerking off at his hotel room, and like gave him ice. He was like, dude, I swear to God, there was no ice there. There was.
So he had the goggles and the headphones on.
He had the full-on goggles and the headphones on, just jerking off on a couch. And the maid comes in, like the turn-down service, and just left the ice there for him. And I'm like, that's the funniest thing in the world that this woman just.
I guess they've seen it all by now, right?
Yeah. Oh man, to be a maid. At a hotel. I mean, you must just see the weirdest, wildest shit because people don't give a fuck at hotels.
This dude had a messy ass room, threw his goggles on, took out his chud.
Didn't put the do not disturb thing on the door.
I obviously didn't.
Right. He knew what he was doing.
Yeah, he was hoping to get a little show.
Yeah, he got lost, and then he fucking took the goggles off to clean up, and everything's clean.
Dude, but that's the thing. That's the
His
thing.
whole fucking room is clean with new ice.
I would love.
The bed is made around
He
him.
only told me about the ice, but I'm like, what? I mean, I need to have a follow-up question and ask him if the bed was made, if there was a little mint on his pillow.
Or did she just like show up with ice and then just drop that hella quickly and then be out?
My guess is it's probably that. You don't want to stick around and watch that.
Tap him on the shoulder and be like, stir your ice.
As we said, men don't look. It doesn't look natural when you see men jerking off. It looks painful.
Right. When you see a man with his legs behind his head.
What's that?
Incredibly 40.
This is 40?
Wild stuff. This is 40. And
Gotta stay limber.
Indeed.
This is 40.
I didn't think I would get lost in the sauce wearing those goggles, but like you really do get transported.
Oh, yeah,
I can see why dads jump into like TVs in their living room.
Oh yeah,
it's crazy.
The Everest thing, I'm not really scared of heights. You know, like if you told me that I need to climb to the top of this building, I'd be like, oh, okay. And I'd do it.
He would just do it. It works every time. If you guys see Adam on the streets, I was like, hey, you got to climb that, and he'll do it.
Parkour my ass. He just parkours up the building.
You know what I mean? I'm not going to say no because it's high. I won't be like, I'm scared of heights. I just do the damn thing, you know?
Absolutely.
But I got that little feeling in my gut when I'm marching up Everest on the Oculus, and you look down, and all of a sudden it's just you're standing on the side of a cliff, and you're like, I got that feeling like
I have to beat off.
Like I have to crank down.
That feeling. Wait, did you go over one of those like ladders that they set up over the like crevasse?
I believe we did. There was a lot. Yeah. There was it was 15 minutes long, and anything over 5 minutes, I can't remember. Exactly.
Yeah, he's hell lit.
Right? Yeah, sure.
It wasn't even like it wasn't like 2 hours long at all. It was like 15 minutes. I'm really piecing it together right now.
I do love that you're like, I skipped scaled
Everest.
Everest.
This is 40.
You're like, it took 15 minutes. It takes 72 hours to do it or whatever.
Plus hella training. Plus like a year.
That's the thing. While you have the helmet on, it's also erasing your memories. That's just a side effect of the product, but it's really cool.
Here we go.
Thanks,
Blake, let's
Bill
walk down
Gates.
that. Now they are wiping your brain, right?
Oh, this is what Kyle likes. 5G.
Kyle, just because they didn't send you one, don't fucking shit on it.
Vaccines.
Yeah, bro.
No. I'm down. I'm down.
This guy's pissed,
I love
man.
the Oculus, and I love what Blake's saying. I just wanted to pause and give a little highlight on that one. That's it, you know?
Okay.
I'm pissed now.
This is 40.
This is 40.
Baby. Well, I will say it's going to be very like ever since the beginning of it, I heard like just getting back to us going to the Atlanta Hawks game at the playoffs. It would be really sick to throw on the Oculus and just be courtside, you know, like and
Right, they do that, right? They'd offer that.
They do. Yeah, they do that.
That's so sick.
Which is going to be so tight. Like, I'll do that. I mean, fuck. I mean, that's where it's going to get tricky because I'm like, I might go to less basketball games. I go to a lot of. I'm a season ticket holder for the Clippers. I go when I'm home. I go to every home game possible. Like 2 years ago, I went to like damn near every one of them. I think I only gave like 3 or 4 away. So I went to like 40 home games.
Who has to sit next to the camera though? Because like it's got to sit next to somebody, right? The camera.
it's like right center court.
So if you're sitting there, you can just turn and like look at Drake's fucking new heart hairline.
Oh yeah, you know the thing to do is just watch what Drake's doing the whole time.
Right.
Don't even watch it. So many people would tune in just to sit next to Drake and stare at him the whole time just to see what he does.
And do they sell those tickets? What's the deal with that? Because I'm like,
yeah, it's got to have like a digital price tag and a physical price tag.
Or I think it's like a NFL ticket type situation on your cable bill.
oh yeah, I think I would do that, especially if I'm like out of town style and I could just sit here. I mean, Chloe hates watching the basketball games with me, anyways. I make her do it. Last night I'm like, we're watching the game, babe, and she's like, oh, good, and then I was like quizzing her. She doesn't care, but I'm like, what just happened? You're watching. What just happened? And she's like,
that's nightmare.
She's like, stop talking to me.
I'm reading a book.
Like,
Kawhi made
I'm sitting next to you.
basket, and I'm like, oh, you're so lucky. That is what happened.
That was a good game. That was a good game, by the way.
You're so lucky.
You're so lucky.
I just want to spend time with my fiance. This is what I have to do to spend time with you.
Just proximity.
People, you don't understand. The first round of the NBA playoffs, it's a big deal if you're a basketball fan. There's basketball every night. Admittedly, it is a lot.
It's crazy. It's so much.
And then it slows down. And then the next round, there's way less games. It's way more, you can manage it.
Right.
But that first round, it's like, hey, sorry, honey, I do have to watch 5 hours of basketball every night.
Right.
Or like four days a week.
Damn,
and
is that the
like,
commitment? It's almost as much as like a jerk sesh.
Oh, it's almost.
close.
It's damn near.
How are your days?
A jerk
It's
sesh.
a half jerk sesh?
And you're working? How are you doing this?
It's almost 2/3 of a jerk sesh.
I don't have NBA TV, so I'm getting fucking bent over on some of these games. I can't find them.
Dude, did they just start doing that this year?
Yeah, I think so.
It's so annoying. They're trying to get everybody on NBA TV. I have NBA TV, but my NBA TV is in LA. That's where the account was set up. So I'm trying to watch it here, and I can't watch it because of the NBA.
Is it an app on Apple TV, or what is it?
Yeah, you could download it.
Okay.
But I can't watch it because it's blacked out in my area, which is so annoying.
I remember.
I got to get what's the thing that it's one of our
a VPN.
A VPN. Yeah.
Yes. Shout out VPN.
I gotta score one of those. I remember that we advertised for them. They asked if I wanted one. I'm like, I don't need it. I don't need one. I'm fine.
Yeah.
I don't need it. And then now I'm like, fuck, I should have got one. I'm trying to watch my b-ball, baby.
True that.
man.
True that.
You got caught slipping, bro. You need to get one.
I wasn't even thinking about sports games. That's really what it's for. Like, I was thinking, like, oh, you can watch, like, the Netflix. Like, if you're in Canada, you can watch the Netflix.
I mean,
down
that is
here
how
or
they
some
pushed
shit.
it to us.
Yeah.
They were like, you can watch Netflix from Lithuania. And you're like,
I'm like,
okay.
I'll just stick with my regular American-ass Netflix. I'm sure it's fine. But now I understand.
I'll watch Mystery Movie again.
Yeah, you can watch Who Wants to Be a Millionaire from around the world.
Hey, buddy.
It's murder mystery.
Yeah, man, murder mystery. It's called murder mystery. It's not
It's not
call
movie,
it?
but mystery movie.
Well, I think I just gave you the title for the sequel.
This is 40.
It was all
Just
good.
shut your big
I haven't had lunch. I'm so hungry.
We got it. We figured it out.
40.
I'm so hungry.
What are you gonna eat? Let's pause on that. What are you gonna
I don't know. I might wait.
Yeah, what is
for,
this is 40.
I went and running, and then I swam for an hour, and then I was gonna get food, and then
Shred
we
much.
started too quick.
Bro,
And I
your
was
body
like,
is eating itself right now.
Oh my God, your body.
You're probably losing so much weight right now.
Hey, fingers crossed.
You're in it.
So I last week weighed in, and I'm a beefy boy right now. I've been lifting weights all year. And I'm not really that fat. I'm a little fat, but not that fat right now.
Oh.
But I was 184 pounds. And then that's pretty light for me for the past couple years. Then I had a big weekend.
Rotund.
Guess how much I weighed yesterday?
I'm gonna guess. I'll guess.
192.
That's what I was gonna say. 192.
194.8 pounds. I gained over 10 pounds in over the holiday weekend.
It is
Good
very
boy.
weird watching your weight fluctuate and like actually paying attention to it every day, because I'm actually actively trying to lose weight, as we know.
Oh, I thought you were speaking about Adam's weight. You're like watching Adam's weight every day. I thought he was sending it to you.
I thought
No, just in general, like your weight will fluctuate like so much. Like I was sitting at like a 250.
Right.
Okay. And now I'm
big boy noise.
Bam! He's out here though.
I really just, this is 40. I want to put it out there. 250. That's what I was at. Now I'm clocking in around 2.
Well, this isn't 40 for you. This is 37.
What's up?
This is
Yeah,
37
you're not 40,
for you.
bro.
Yes.
Yeah, you're not 40. You don't age yourself up.
Isn't this the 40th podcast though?
Okay,
Yeah,
this is
but-
40. This is 40.
This is it's
You're glomming onto my thing.
No, I'm not trying to glom onto your thing. No.
you were glomming. I was a little glom.
All right. Anyways, I'm down
have
to 243, and every day it fluctuates like 6 pounds. It's weird.
I wish I weighed 250 so that I could lose 50 pounds and people could be like, wow. But when you are 10 pounds overweight or maybe 15 and you lose 10, everyone goes,
Yeah.
hey, and nobody cares.
I know it's weird. Yeah, that is. I'm jealous. I worked out with a buddy of mine all the 2020, and we worked out every day. And he had some weight to lose. The motherfucker lost like 50 pounds. I worked out every day with him, and I was doing 2 a days. I was riding the bike every day and doing the workouts with him every day. I lost like 6 pounds.
Right.
He lost like 50 pounds. It was nuts.
But you were eating whatever you want, right?
No, I eat pretty fucking good too. My issue is I drink a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
Drinks is calories.
And the beers is where it got me this past summer because I live on the beach, and beers on the beach just taste extra good. So I was sending it, Blake. Thanks for hitting that button because I was sending it. I sent it all 2020.
You always will.
I always will until till I crash and burn.
Oh,
Nope.
Until
What's
this
up?
is 40.
nothing, bro.
Until this is 40.
While you're here, give you flowers.
40.
Hey, give me flowers, man. This is 40.
Flowers while they're here, dude. I love you.
No,
bud.
I am trying to be more healthy, because I feel like that's just how my entire family was and is, and you're just Operation Go Hards. And I had one uncle that just died on the toilet, just his heart exploded. And
Wait, what?
Yeah, my uncle Mike, just his heart exploded on the toilet. Just so
Was he
scary.
trying to shit or did he already shit? And
Yeah.
I don't know exactly, but that's how he
Because
died.
when you take a real big one and you finally
Here we
get
go.
it all the way out, and
Here
then
we
the
go.
blood rushes back into the rest of your body. It was focused down there trying to do a lot of work. It probably, that rush of blood probably like got to the heart and just couldn't
much.
get
This
in.
is
And
important.
That's how your very close uncle died.
It could be. I think it might have been like the drugs and stuff he did for like 40 years, but
Okay.
or
okay.
the heart he
Never
pooped.
Or, yeah.
And then my other uncle, he's had a heart attack and he was a go hard. And then my dad, now lung cancer, just because he was chain smoking cigarettes for 40 years. I'm like, oh, I do kind of treat my body like garbage. I'm a go hard. And that's my operation. Maybe I segue to an Operation Go pretty hard, but maybe 25% less hard.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Or maybe I start chugging red wine instead of.
No, I think you can still live. You can still live like the go hard lifestyle without actually putting your body through so much go hard abuse.
Right.
How do you do that? How do you switch?
Well, you have to become extreme in other ways, bro. You just still have to.
I'm extreme as fuck, dude. I still work out every goddamn.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm saying.
Skydive every weekend.
I'm here to tell you that you are a go hard.
Thank you.
No
Kyle.
matter what. All right. Like, even if you're going hard on weed, or you're going hard on booze, or you're going hard on fucking whatever, dude. Volleyball, fucking, or you're going hard on volleyball at the beach, and you're getting teams together, bro. Like
4-hour JO sesh.
You're a go hard no matter what. So like, protect yo body, and maintain the mentality of a go hard.
Okay.
I don't know. It seems like you can't avoid it. So just do your thing.
No, you can though. I mean, if you look at it, can't you?
I think some people can, but I think Adam, based on what you're telling me, is that it's gonna happen, man. Sorry.
Right, like it's is life worth living if you can't go hard, in the ways you want?
That's actually a great question. Now, see, the thing is I'm planning on going hard, guys. What I'm gonna do now is just like, remember how I was shitting on you just a few months back when we started the podcast?
Which one of
about
us?
salads?
About
and stuff.
40 episodes ago.
Which one of us were you shitting on?
Kyle Newacheck.
Oh yeah, me.
You.
What's up? What were you saying to me?
Just like about just your salads and arugaloids and shit like that. I'm starting to eat some salads, dude.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's crying.
Yeah.
He's crying.
That's what happened.
I'm so glad we're filming this.
Bro,
yeah. I'm starting to eat some salads, man.
And what's the verdict on the salad? You want to open up a salad restaurant?
I don't want a restaurant. In fact, I'm like, it made me believe in in starting up a Cane's franchise even more.
Well, it's definitely more of a sure shot starting up a franchise that exists, but we don't have to revisit that.
I do like salads now, and I'm gonna implement that into my repertoire.
What kind of salad are we talking?
Yeah, what are we talking?
Like a Cobb with the bacon and the eggs?
steak salad, Adam?
I've been eating steak 5 days a week for 4 or 5 years. And so I'm trying to eat less steak. I'm trying to go down to like twice a week.
Did you just say you eat steak 4 to 5 days a week?
He ate steak 5 days a week? That is bonkers.
Is that what you said?
I eat steak. Yeah, sorry, red meat. So I eat steak or burgers 5 days a week.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Without a doubt. Not even an exaggeration.
I mean, we're talking to Andy Bovine here.
Yeah, man, I love it.
The namesake.
So I'm just gonna curb it by like 20%, 25%, to 15%, 10%, 5%.
Just get some of that Impossible Burger meat and then just substitute whatever. Hey. And don't let anybody tell you. You won't know.
Exactly.
That Impossible Burger meat is actually very dope. It's very good. You don't think so? Impossible tacos? Those are so good. So good.
I never had that, but I've had the burgers and you can't tell.
Yeah.
They're delicious.
What are you talking about, Adam?
So I'm not saying you should do it, Adam. I'm saying you should have whoever's making your burgers swap it out.
Lie to you.
Well, I'm usually the one to make the burgers.
Well, who makes your burgers now?
I make the burgers. I'm the burger boy.
Okay.
Right.
I'm the grill meister, so I'll have to coach up Chloe to save my life.
Whoever's grocery shopping, just have them swap it out.
Have you gotten the patties and put them on the queue? Because they're pretty dang good, man. They feel like meat. They taste like meat.
No, what are you talking about? They feel like
I don't know. I feel like I will eat them. I'm not gonna like.
Well, when you take them out the package, you know what I mean. They have a little bit of a meat. I'm not asking you to fuck it. I didn't say that.
And have you had a veggie dog? They feel like hot dogs. It's crazy.
I'm talking about if he's cooking his own, and he needs to get them out the package.
It feels exactly like meat, dude, and I think you're gonna like the way it feels.
It tastes like shit.
Tastes like asshole.
They don't taste like shit,
but it feels like meat.
It's a feel thing for me, and if you want to,
all right, Mark. Hey, you know what? Getting my new lifestyle in check. Absolutely, I will.
Give him a try.
No, I'll give it a go. I'm not afraid to try some new stuff.
2 days a week.
When I go out to get a burger, sometimes if they have it on the menu, I'll have them swap it out. Just because I'm like, I want to get a burger. I won't know the difference. I'll be tasting pickles and mustard anyway.
I know, that's the thing, though. True, also. But, like, those other burgers, it's not like they're great for you. There's all kinds of shit in them. It's not like it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, but they don't sit in you like red meat. Red meat sits in you.
Have you ever looked up meatworms?
Do you think that's why when I have a big weekend... Usually when I have a big weekend, that also means like cheeseburgers and steaks and all kinds of...
Right.
And then I gained 10, 12 pounds.
Adam ate an entire bear one time.
Over a weekend. That's probably why I gained, because I had a big-ass burger, dude. They got this burger at this restaurant called Home Team. It was like one of the best burgers I've ever had.
Oh, I love to hear that.
Boy, I'm taking you to it, Blake, when you come visit me.
I'm making the drive, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. Have you guys looked up or know what these fucking meatworms are that are in your gut that regulate? Because like Durs says, it sticks in your fucking gut for so long. There's worms in your fucking gut.
Is this one of your conspiracy theories, dog?
No.
Also,
this is a real thing. No. This is a real thing. It's just biology.
Can I ask you this? Is it...
I haven't looked them up since I stopped eating meat.
Are they bad for you, or are these worms that help?
They're science.
Are these cool worms? Like cool kick it worms?
They're worms that help. They help digest the meat, I think. But if you
just a worm.
Would have gone that way. You would have gone straight to the castle. Mind. They live in your intestines. Do they grow? Do they get huge?
Yeah, they come in. They're in the meat. They come in and then they stay in your intestines. And
then you see them in your shit, right? Are we talking about like worms, like the ones we heard about when we were young? No,
it's not like a tapeworm. It's like fucking meatworms. Meatworms. It's in everybody who...
do we have them?
Yes.
Or they show up when you eat something at one point, and then they stay there forever, and then they help you digest.
They go away if you're not eating the red meat. They will go away over a certain number of years.
This sounds like some...
Oh, but I want a party in there, man.
But yeah, look them up. I mean, I honestly, I haven't checked them out since I stopped eating red meat, like whatever that was, like 4 or 5 years ago or something like that. But when I looked them up, I was like, I'm sorry, what is this shit?
But Kyle, do you think you are healthier now than when you were eating red meat?
Great question.
At 250?
Or no. Currently, no.
Well, that's the question, because I know when I eat, it satiates me. Red
what does
meat,
that mean?
That means that I'm satisfied. I don't have the need to snack. Or like your word, utilitarian. We're busting out new words here.
I love it. Satiary?
This is 40. We're learning.
It satiates me.
I love it.
Mm-hmm. And so I don't feel like I snack and like do the bullshit. And like I'm not eating the chippies and having the Sammies and all the other things.
You're still full from an entire steak.
Yeah.
Right.
The steak sustains you.
But I feel like some like people that don't eat red meat, they just like eat potato chips and they eat all kinds of other shit that's bad for them, but then they're like, I'm not eating the red meat, when maybe the other shit that they're eating is actually more fucked up for them than the red meat. I don't know.
True. It's an easy trap to fall into, and I mean, I'm guilty of falling into that trap for sure. I mean, whatever you eat will definitely you got to eat right, but you can fill yourself up by other things if you have like a healthy portion of something,
Yeah, I'm not into filling. I'm going to feel it.
I like how you looked down when you said healthy portion. You're like,
I want to feel it. I want to see how that vegan Reuben feels in my hands as I squish it between my fingers.
A healthy portion, if you know how to do that.
Well, yeah, like, the salads I was making with like the arugula and the black beans and the peppers and all those.
Oh my God.
That was a big salad. It was a big fucking bowl, and I was grubbing on it.
How big are we talking?
Bro,
how big are we talking?
I mean, could hold a fucking bowling ball, player. Half a bowling ball.
By the way, like, that's a lot. That's just a ton of food. Like, I feel like I keep hearing about portion control, and if you just eat like a little bit of everything, you're fine.
So true, Anders. Yeah. Yep. Dial your portions in and you'll be okay.
And did I tell you guys about this last week? I went to this woman. She's a healer.
What?
Yeah. They people on set recommended me because I know I have this neck thing where I like tweaked my neck. It's been years now.
Your neck
you
is
guys
broken.
probably always see me crack it and shit. And
I have seen you do that.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up. And so I like really tweaked it the other week, and I was like, my neck. And I'm on set, and they're like, you should go to the healer. And I'm like, okay. And I'm telling Chloe about it, and I'm like, I'm going to go to the healer. And Chloe's like, you're going to get jerked off. You're for sure getting jerked off.
Nice.
She's like, I'm coming with.
As long as she got 6 hours.
And then I go to the healer, and I come back, and she was like, how was the jerk off session? And I'm like, her forearms are still burning. No, she...
A 6-hour healer, Adam.
No, she... what she was doing is...
I'm bringing my Oculus.
Is like I carry all my, I'm a maniac, and so I work out all the time, and I never stretch, and I never do yoga or like do anything. I never even get massages, and so like I'm just this ball of stress. And she was like, my neck is fucked up, so she's like rubbing my legs and shit, and relaxing muscles like in my armpits and down my back, and it's releasing the muscles all the way up, and by the end of it, I'm just like a moldable clay, man, and I'm like noodle. I'm feeling way better.
Wait, did it like release some shit in you, and you like kind of like got naturally high? I heard like when you start to detach all those muscles from stuff and like relax, you can actually catch like sort of a buzz.
Well, you feel mad good. I wouldn't say I was high. The weed I smoked before going in there.
There we go. Okay, that's my boy.
I get body work like once a month, but it's brutal.
Yeah, it hurts so goddamn bad.
Like there's no like I might pass out from the pain. This dude who works me is like this ex-football player. Now he's like a power lifter. And I'm always like, hot. We'll post a picture. But it's brutal. Like you can't exercise or work out the next day because he's like separated the muscles from like each other. He like tenderizes the meat.
Damn.
That sounded bad.
He's got you walking funny. I feel you.
He fucks Anders.
Let's just say I walk funny when I leave that place.
That guy fucks Anders for sure.
Wait, but Adam, you called this woman a healer. Is the guy we're talking about, is it a healer or?
No, he's just a guy who
I think
does body work on athletes.
Yeah, okay. I think it's
a body worker.
It's like a mix of a chiropractor. And a chiropractor and a massage therapist. And it's like the mix of those two disciplines. And I don't know. At first I was like, am I going to like rub crystals all over me and like smother myself in sage and shit? Which I would try because who cares? But also I'm like not trying to spend like $250 on rubbing sage on myself. So I was actually really pleased that this one, and I went twice. I actually went this morning, and I went once a week ago. And she was like, "It'll probably last for like 5 or 6 days, and then you're
gotta come back.
Stretch every day, and then you're gonna probably want to come back." And then I waited about a little over a week, and then sure enough, about a week and some change in, it started to hurt again.
Your body just seized up.
Yeah, all of a sudden my body seized back up, but it was cool, man. So now I'm like, should I be into some fucking wellness, dog?
Bro,
should I be?
Hey, when you get back to LA, I'll send you to my guy. It's brutal.
Yeah, I'm trying to get into some wellness. I'm trying to do some Wim Hof.
It hurts.
Sit in some fucking ice, sit in an ice barrel.
I love that as we're all talking about this, we keep like kind of like adjusting. Yeah. Like just talking about it makes my body hurt. This is 40.
This is 40.
On the back. Here's the real shit. I mean, I think you guys know about my doopy trends, my arthritis.
Yeah, that's right.
It's getting so bad.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the word again though? What's the word? It's doopy trend?
Doopy trends. Look at this. See that?
Oh my God.
Durs has what is it, like a vein in the middle of your hand?
No, it's like the tendon starts like scrunching up.
Oh my God.
It's like a Scandinavian arthritis. So basically, I guess I'm a Viking.
Yeah.
Your hand just slowly closes. My dad had it, but he got it in his like 60s. I got it when I was like 35.
Was that like an evolutionary trait because they were like always just grabbing oars or had an axe in their hand?
We're just rowing longboats.
Their hands were never open.
So what is like what's going to happen like through the years? So your palm is all fucked up. They tell me that it's gonna,
eventually my hand will like close like this, and then I have to like
that'll be cool.
Get like a surgery or some kind of operation to like open it up.
Yeah, that's kind of sick. Okay.
I don't know.
Remember Bob Dole? How he had like always had to grab a pen all the time.
Right. Yeah, I might run for president.
Did he have Dookie trends, or did he like
Chunkin'.
Durs running for president?
I think that was like
funny.
I think that was a war thing for Bob Dole.
A war thing, yeah.
I think so too. Yeah, I think it was like I lost some feeling.
I feel like this is another example of us being like, it was a war thing for sure.
Yeah.
Moving on.
It definitely was a war thing.
And then every DM being like, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, maybe we'll take it back early. We don't know shit about
Bob
Bob Dole except
Dole
for
was a
Norm
fraud.
Macdonald on SNL.
It's who is that? Who is this girl that sang "Best Friends" and we all got it wrong, and then everyone just came after it? It was like Sweetie or something.
Sweetie.
Yeah, Sweetie, yeah.
Sweetie.
Yeah.
You're my best friend.
I led us down the path that it was Megan Thee Stallion, but that was a funny little run or two about Megan the comedian. Good job, guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
In our
And
40 episodes.
An early compliment. All right.
Thanks.
Hey, yeah, you know.
A little early?
Like
Hey,
it.
I'll take
like
it.
It's not that early.
Not afraid.
No, actually, kind of right on.
So next week I'm going to do the podcast from Houston. We have a problem.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Let's
Oh,
go.
baby.
So we might get a rare appearance of Dennis Devine on the pod for a hot minute.
Oh, that would be
wow.
very cool.
I'm so excited!
He's a legendary figure. That would be very good.
Legend, mate.
What? How are you going to do that? Are you going to take off your headphones and have him? I mean,
I think I'm gonna.
I'm worried about the
Hasn't
tech.
thought about it.
I'm
No, I
worried
think-
about the tech.
I haven't thought about it even for 1 second,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna just
cool.
let him have it for a few minutes, and then I'm gonna say, "Yo, give that back."
Wait a second, Adam. So, like, are you going to let him talk into your microphone? How does this work?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna allow him to use my gear and set up, and then
Okay.
And what? You'll be in the same room, I guess,
I'll
then?
probably be standing right off to the side and kind of waiting for my turn, kind of hearing what he has to say.
Yeah, I don't
Hey.
know.
How will you know it's your dad? I don't know how this works.
There's really no way to tell.
Watch. These are great questions. Watch.
You'll see. We might
Be
need
sure and
30
tune in
minutes.
to see how we figure this out.
We're going to have
Okay,
a
guys, I
little
think I
tech
found my dad. We
rehearsal.
just need to get in a room together now.
How does this thing work?
How does it work?
Well, you'll be from Houston. I'll be from Hotlanta. It's going to be interesting. I bet the internet's going to work great everywhere we are.
Crystal clear. If I know
I
the
think I'll be
internet.
in Yosemite,
Okay.
Really?
or maybe I'll be back. I don't know.
There's
I
no
might
way
be
to
up-
tell.
I might be up that way, dude.
Yosemite?
Holler at your boy. Hey, these guys can go to an NBA game. Why don't we go hike a thing?
Let's do it, buddy.
Well, Jersey, you didn't tell us what you did for your 40th birthday.
That's true.
You didn't have a throwdown.
I didn't have a throwdown either. And
Just sad.
didn't have a throwdown either.
No throw.
Me and my boo. My lady took me to
The
Malibu.
guy who massages you.
Ooh.
Yes.
Work on him.
He said, let's do some body work.
Let's do some body work.
Body work.
Emma took me to Malibu for 2 nights. We stayed
Nice.
at the Malibu Beach Inn right there on the water.
I like that
very
place.
sick.
I've been
And,
there.
got some dinners and walked around in robes for a weekend.
Dude, that's the most this is 40th birthday party I've ever heard of.
Yeah, which sucks
Yeah,
because
man.
in you guys saying like you texted Durs and all that, I definitely tried to FaceTime you from a bar at like
1:30.
1:30.
It was 1:30. I'm laying in bed and it just goes like, and I'm like, what is? I can't answer this because Emma would be like, "Can you shut up?"
Oh yeah, it would have been a nightmare. It was like
Or you answer it and you're like, hello. And Blake's like, wow.
Exactly. I knew the situation.
40th. You're the oldest guy I know.
That's great, man. Thanks for reaching. Who else is there? Oh shit, what's up? Nobody can see me. It's fucking dark.
they're just saying 40.
It was nice though. She dragged me on a run up the coast.
There you go.
Malibu
I
was
like
great.
it. Look at
I love
us.
Malibu.
Look at us growing up, being responsible, having 40th birthday parties just with your girl at a hotel.
You know what though? Here's what I think I'm gonna do. I think I've told this story on the pod, but when I was 8, my parents were just a little busy, and my birthday is May 29th, and
Oh boy.
they didn't have time to throw a party, and they kind of put it off to Halloween.
What?
Yeah.
What, dude? So I finally had my birthday party. I was like, guys, this is getting out of control. We have to do this.
Sorry about that.
They were like, okay, how about Halloween? And I was like, sure, whatever. Let's just do it.
But that's another holiday.
But it was like a Halloween themed birthday party.
Okay, so they didn't wait until October 31st.
That's Halloween, though.
Yeah.
They waited for October 31st.
Yeah, they waited until Halloween. Then it was a Halloween themed, and it was so cool because everyone in the neighborhood was dressed up, and everyone was
Halloween
playing along.
is a Halloween theme.
We did go trick or treating, and then we just came back and did like presents and shit. But anyway,
presents was opening your candy.
So I
think you're blowing past the saddest story you've ever told.
I know. Trust me, I know. No, I know. This is insane. This is being a third. Man. So what I was thinking is that this year, because like we're still kind of like people hadn't all been vaxxed, all that yada yada yada. I think I'm gonna throw my birthday party on All Hallows Eve.
Oh my gosh, so cool. That is so beautiful.
That'd be great.
And then it can be like if like twilight early hours, bring your kids, and then after hours it's gonna get turned.
We're going to dress like Twilight?
Yeah, you could be a vampire.
That's what that means, Kyle.
Team Jacob.
Yes, Team Edward.
Yeah.
Now, is there any take
I want to do like a haunted house.
That'd be cool.
Apologies, giveaways, epic slams. What do we got? What do we got cooking for this one?
Let me apologize for not getting some food in my stomach. I didn't have any energy today. I didn't bring it.
Okay.
I thought you did okay.
Feel bad. Oh, okay, great.
Hey, this is 40, and you are 40 now.
I'd like to compliment you, Anders, because I feel like you need one after that story, and I'd like to compliment you tackling.
I don't want.
No, I want you to. I want to compliment you in doing your birthday in October this year. I feel like you're closing a gap on the saddest story ever told.
Yeah, really.
Hey,
like
who's laughing now,
full
right?
circle.
Exactly.
Between
you're doing it,
between
buddy.
crying, who's laughing now?
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
I would
I'll
love to compliment Anders on This Is 40.
What is my name to you?
Anders.
Anders.
On This Is 40, congratulations, and congratulations to us, the podcast This Is 40. What a
This
cool
is 40.
We are 40.
Congratulations, Anders.
Yeah, and I'm going to be praying for those Dookie trends, man. I'm going to really be praying for them, brother.
Fun name, too.
Hey, if you got doopy trends, send me pictures in my DMs of your doopy trends.
Is it doopy or dookie?
I thought it was Dookie.
Doopy. Don't worry, guys. There's pee in there. Is that fun for you, Blake?
Oh, good. Doo-doo pee. Can we call them doo-doo pee trends?
You can call them anything.
You can call them anything, but your friend's hand isn't going to open in a couple years, you asshole.
How are you going to have your sessions?
I would like to congratulate Blake on getting back to work.
Hell yeah.
Firing this baby back up after a long pandemic.
Yeah.
It's nice, man. It's good to feel like you're doing something, you know?
Oh, man.
Right.
It's going to feel really good to get off the Animal Crossing island and into real life.
Yeah.
Finally. Let's do it.
And you do enough seasons of that, you can maybe get your own Animal Crossing in real life. You could cross animals where,
Hey, look, I'm crossing an animal.
You can only hope. You can only hope.
I hope you guys go to this game because I'm Trae Young. I'm loving this dude.
Ice Trae. I mean,
loving him.
R.I.P. to the Knicks, but I love when...
R.I.P. to his hairline. What is going on there? Is it...
It's its own thing. It's its own thing.
It's its own thing. It's not...
Cotton candy.
I would feel bad. It seems like a condition. It doesn't seem like he's just losing his hair. It seems like something else is going on. And if that's the case, I apologize to Trae Young. But right now, he's got to do something with it.
I've never seen him outside of a game, so I don't know what he styles it.
It's like his skull is wearing a cape. It doesn't. It's like it's doing its own fucking thing back there.
Yeah, it's like somebody took all of the dirty stuff under the bed that you don't sweep up and just threw it right on the top of his head.
Yeah, it feels like he shaved his nutsack hair.
So this is the epic slam. This is the epic slam
and implanted it.
It feels like you guys want to get beat up by Trae.
Dude, I could beat the shit out of his younger brother who's maybe 13 or under.
Right.
Very non-athletic.
Maybe.
You do forget these guys, the small guys in the NBA are still fucking 6'1" cock diesel.
Oh yeah, when I met Chris Paul, and Chris Paul's when you see him on the court, he's tiny. He's he's 6'1" in real life, and you go up to him and you're like, he's just built like a fucking house. He was so fucking thick. I'm like, oh, I couldn't shove this man to the ground and beat him up like I've envisioned every basketball player, like, you know, when there's a little scuffle.
Hey, Chloe,
you're like,
I bet I could beat him up, Chloe. Are you watching?
You have no idea. You have no idea how many conversations I have exactly like that, Blake.
Yeah.
Where
Yes,
I'm like,
Adam.
do you think I can?
Yes, Adam.
And there's a reason why
You're
I'm
lucky.
marrying this girl. It's because she's like, yeah, I believe. She does. She's a sweetheart.
You're lucky. You think I could beat him up.
You think I could beat up Shaq? Yes,
So
sweetheart.
lucky.
Yes, Adam.
Of
You're
course
lucky.
I can. Like they said last night that Luka Doncic is 6'7".
Yeah, he's big. And he's heavy, too.
That's crazy. Yeah, he's so big. I thought he was shorter.
He almost weighs as much as Kyle. I think he does weigh 250.
He's enormous. He weighs half a Kyle.
I think he does weigh 250, actually.
Dude,
Does he? Well,
God,
yeah.
man.
yeah, well, they earn it. I don't earn it, you know. I'm tall, but I don't.
You earn it, dog, with those
No, no, no.
chippies.
Bro, when I got back, I didn't say this, but when I got back from Toronto, 263.
Hey, well, you said it now. We're still recording, buddy. This is 40.
Yo, Kyle. I love that. Look, this is a safe place.
Yeah.
To a certain extent.
Yeah.
And I love that you knew
We are in the danger zone. This is not a safe place.
as soon as you said 263, you knew it was coming.
Oh, bro, I know. Well, I didn't want to do it. It was too. I didn't want to say that to you guys like
You gained.
before I lost some weight
You
because
gained.
because I couldn't handle it. It was too real. It was.
Well,
like I
that's
was
when you
sitting
say you use the guise of I've been lifting pretty heavy and I put on some serious muscle mass. We're not looking underneath the cage.
there. I haven't though. I haven't.
Yeah, I mean,
And I'm-
I agree. I don't believe that.
If you're at 263,
I was.
Part of me thinks you gotta
Go to
kiss
300. Yeah, you got to kiss the
Three.
race to
And then
3.
Kiss 3, get a picture of it, and then lose
80
100 pounds by the time
yeah.
you turn 40.
Dude,
There we
I'd be
go.
so scared to go to 3.
Straight from the horse's mouth.
That is a heart attack. That is a heart attack waiting to happen.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's just a Bale. That's just Christian Bale. You can't hang with him.
We started talking about heart attacks, and I was like, "Oh shit, my body's working too hard right now. This ain't."
You're mush.
Yeah, just pumping blood through mush.
Yeah, that's a real mountain.
263.
265 is you're a mountain of a man.
But
Oh,
okay.
sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry.
okay.
Oh, so
Come on,
sorry,
dude.
dude.
Take it easy.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, chill.
Kyle, get in the pool, man. Get back in the
Chill.
pool.
Don't throw those 2 pounds on you.
Sponsored by Impossible Burgers.
I gotta get back in the pool. That's true.
All right, guys. This was another episode of...
This is important.
This is important.
This is important.
You heard it, and it is.
This is 40.